The average person now sees more sexually provocative images in a single day than a Roman emperor witnessed in his entire lifetime. Marcus Aurelius ruled the known world, commanded legions, and had access to every pleasure imaginable. Yet modern algorithms expose your brain to more dopamine-triggering stimuli before breakfast than he encountered in a year. The battlefield has changed. The enemy is now infinite, instant, and in your pocket. Social media wasn't designed for your virtue. It was engineered for your addiction. Every scroll activates the same neural pathways as gambling. Instagram models, TikTok thirst traps, Twitter provocations, YouTube thumbnails, a relentless assault designed by teams of behavioral psychologists to hijack your attention and keep you engaged. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." But the outside events of his era were singular. A beautiful woman passing in the forum, a feast with dancers. Today's outside events are algorithmically optimized, infinite, and specifically calibrated to your weaknesses. The Stoics never faced an enemy that learned from every click, refined its attack with every view, and followed you into your bedroom at 2 a.m. The Stoic solutions. 1. Practice premeditatio malorum, premeditated adversity. Marcus would begin each morning visualizing the temptations ahead. The Stoics called this premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Before checking his phone, he'd mentally rehearse. Today I will see images designed to trigger lust. Today algorithms will test my resolve. Today I will be tempted to waste my attention on what degrades my character. This isn't pessimism, it's tactical preparation. Fighter pilots visualize emergencies before they happen so their responses become automatic. Do the same. Spend 3 minutes each morning imagining the scroll, the temptation, and your disciplined response. When the moment arrives, you've already won it in your mind. 2. Apply the view from above, cosmic perspective. Marcus frequently practiced what scholars call the view from above, imagining himself from the perspective of the cosmos. He wrote, "Asia and Europe are mere dots in the universe. All time is a mere instant." Apply this to your phone. When temptation strikes, zoom out. You're a conscious being with perhaps 30,000 days on Earth, standing at a pivotal moment in human history where you have access to humanity's accumulated knowledge, and you're considering wasting this irreplaceable moment staring at pixels arranged to simulate sexuality. 3. Deconstruct desire, the Stoic autopsy. Marcus mastered a technique of breaking down objects of desire to their base components. He wrote about lavish feasts. This is the carcass of a fish that is a bird's corpse or a pig's. About fine wine, grape juice that will rot. About sexual beauty, just the rubbing of membranes followed by a spasm. Apply this ruthlessly to social media content. That carefully curated Instagram post is a woman who spent 45 minutes finding angles, using filters, and choosing from 80 similar photos, all to trigger neurochemical responses in strangers for validation metrics, and so on. Marcus would see a bikini model's post not as beauty but as a transaction. He's seeking dopamine through likes. You're surrendering attention and dignity. Both parties degraded. He'd ask, what virtue does engaging with this build? What does it make me? 4. Implement attention fasting, digital asceticism. The Stoics regularly practiced voluntary discomfort to build resilience. Marcus slept on hard floors to remind himself that luxury wasn't necessary for contentment. Seneca would deliberately eat poor meals and wear rough clothing. The modern equivalent. Delete social media apps for 30 days. Marcus would view this not as deprivation but as liberation. He wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. Social media is the antithesis of this, an endless stream pulling you into artificial realities." One tech executive compared social media addiction to tobacco. The first generation didn't know it was poison. Marcus would recognize it instantly. Implement what he called disciplined perception, the practice of only allowing into your awareness what serves your character. Instagram serves shareholders, not your soul. 5. Build your inner citadel, the fortress mind. Marcus's most famous concept. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your inner citadel, your mind, is the only space you truly control. Everything outside it is indifferent. Create rules for your citadel. No phone in the bedroom. No social media before 10 a.m. No mindless scrolling ever. Marcus established principles and defended them absolutely. He wrote, "Such as your habitual thoughts are, such also will be the character of your mind." When friends mocked Cato the Younger for his rigid principles, he said, "I'd rather be laughed at for right conduct than praised for wrong." Marcus would rather be called extreme for deleting Instagram than enslaved by algorithms designed to manipulate him. Conclusion: Marcus Aurelius faced assassination attempts, military campaigns, plagues, and the weight of empire. Yet he wrote, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." He had every excuse for distraction and indulgence, but chose discipline. You face something he never did, an enemy that evolves, that learns your weaknesses, that infiltrates your private moments. But you also have something he modeled perfectly, the power to control your response. The Stoics believed the only true freedom is mastery over your own mind. Social media wants you distracted, reactive, and lustful because that state is profitable. Marcus would see this clearly and choose the opposite. Focused, intentional, and virtuous. Not because it's easy, but because, as he wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." The emperor who ruled the world understood what many miss today. Real power isn't commanding legions, it's commanding yourself.